104,805 petitions signed by people from throughout the Delaware River watershed and beyond, telling the governors, and in this case Governor Murphy, to vote for a complete ban on fracking. A ban on fracking itself, a ban on wastewater discharges from fracking, and a ban on water withdrawals for fracking outside of the basin. We don't want to fuel it there either.
Fracking and fracking waste should be kept out of the Delaware River watershed. New Jersey's drinking water sources shouldn't be placed in danger by out-of-state fracking companies discharging their pollution into our watershed. I urge Governor Murphy to do everything he can to ensure that the DRBC moves forward with a full ban on fracking and fracking waste in the Delaware watershed. My bill, along with Senator Bateman, is SCR 150, and it urges the governor to block proposed rules permitting import of wastewater from hydraulic fracturing or fracking into the Delaware River Basin and the export of water from the basin for hydraulic fracturing. I will continue to fight to ensure that we have these safeguards in place against this environmentally hazardous practice.
15 organizations whose members live in, recreate in, fish in, drink water from. Up to 17 million people drink water from the Delaware River, including 2.9 million in New Jersey. People who care about the Delaware watershed collected these signatures.
We're here today because we do not want to see the big gas companies dumping on New Jersey. We're here today because directly across the river from the State House, there's a proposal for the Elcon facility that's supposed to treat hazardous waste, including fracking waste, once it's allowed to be treated in the Delaware Basin. If there's a spill or an accident there, it would threaten the drinking water supply for the city of Philadelphia, but also for 3 million New Jersey people, and it's exactly across the river from where we're standing.
Banning fracking while also giving rights to fracking corporations to take our water, pollute it with contaminants that are harmful to human health, and then return it for us to drink will be just as catastrophic as allowing drilling in the basin.
We obviously have a new opportunity under Governor Murphy, but the threat is not necessarily right here in New Jersey. It is in the watershed. And we obviously have a new threat in the White House, in Donald Trump. Phil Murphy has been very clear that he's willing to stand up to the Trump administration's attacks on our environment. This is clearly an attack on our environment to allow a loophole to discharge fracking waste into the watershed.
And what I have before you is a small representative sampling of over 6,000 letters from adults and children and everything in between, calling on the governor for a complete, total ban on fracking throughout the Delaware River. And those contacts are really just the tip of the iceberg.